Hall 6 at the drupa Cube, V&V, the leading German magazine for advertisement and media, has invited to the Creative Days 2016. Advertisement agencies as well as designers and marketers have been invited to listen to keynote speakers speak about trends in the industry, for example, and then enjoy the day here at the drupa. Matteo Bologna sitting next to me, thank you so much for your time. And you're talking today, I've had to read it, the not-so-hidden power of typography in branding, creating powerful, transformative brand experience. What can people expect who are going to be listening to you today?
Hopefully they are going to learn the importance that type has in our life, and usually people doesn't notice it, but...
Why not?
It's usually kept for granted, but... it's everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's probably more type than leaves in trees in our world. And when you talk about brands, when you work on a brand, you need to use type, and type is usually a big part of the communication.
Tell me, if that is what is important now, if you look into the future, what would you say in the next 3 or 4 years people will be discussing, and what will you be looking at in the print industry?
I mean, the future is to discover. It's very exciting, this world where everything is digital, and everybody thinks that print is dead, is dying, but the truth is there's still a lot of high quality products that are being produced. There's a shift, of course, in content, like in the book publishing industry. Probably what is going to survive are going to be the more luscious publications, such as cookbooks or children books, stuff that have something that you cannot enjoy as well as in a digital publication.
Good morning. Can you tell me why you accepted the invitation to be here at the Creative Day?
Well, actually, I'm working for Airbus, and for me it's very unusual to be invited to such a kind of event. So today I will talk about 3D printing in the context of innovation.
What is the difference when you're talking to people who know how the technology works compared to the agency people that you're talking to today?
Well, I guess we will have a couple of interesting discussions today, because I guess 3D printing is pretty new for this industry. So we at Airbus, we are innovating this technology since quite a while, and of course we are happy to share our experiences with other industries in Germany.
If you look back on the last 5 years, what do you think has been the biggest change? Is it what people talking about 3D printing, or is it something completely different?
Well, beside the evolution of the technology, so the printers are getting faster and bigger and are getting more mature, I guess the big commitment of big companies is what made the big change in the industry today. So the industry is growing very much due to this commitment, and we cannot wait until, well, we are getting even more bigger advancements in this kind of technology.
Mr. Wahlberg is one of the keynote speakers here at the Creative Day. What exactly can the people who are visiting today expect you to be talking about?
Well, actually, we have made a solution for print on demand for magazines and for dailies, which is then can be bought directly by the consumer. Anywhere, actually, you can choose any magazine you want and you can print them, and within 2 minutes you have a quite high quality and perfect magazine in your hand. So that's changing the distribution of the print of magazine and dailies today.
Absolutely. Are the customers the ones who said, we've got to do this, we have to implement this idea? Or was it the magazines who said, this is a great idea?
Well, actually, I see that for the past year, a lot of print magazines is declining in the sales, and perhaps not in the total volume, but for each title it's less volumes, which means that you also have a lot of returns you send back. It's a lot of distribution, it's a lot of work. So it's in the interest of distribution and also from publishers to find a new way to make it more easy.
Can you see into the future how the printing and especially magazines are going to look like?
Well, actually, I think in total, when you look to content for news and magazines, there will be more diversified distribution. It will be digital, it will be print. I think print is stabilizing today. It's more stable, and it will continue doing prints. And I think that the distribution will be different. I think that as a consumer, you will buy a content, and some will read it by paper, some will read it in digital.
And what do you think about the idea of having the Creative Day here at the drupa?
Well, I think it's a great idea. Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, and good luck today on stage. Thank you.